In 1960, Leary was a very respected academic with a bevy of award-winning books, papers, and government research contracts. In 1964, Timothy Scully found himself at the University of California, Berkeley.
He stood up there, the police took him away. That shows the entire process that's going on campus.
At the university, I was studying math and physics, and I was on a track to become a plasma physics researcher. I wanted to solve the problem of controlled thermonuclear power. In the 64 and early 65, before I started taking LSD, I sort of steered my way around the demonstrations that were happening on campus and kept my nose to the grindstone. The experience of taking LSD, for me, was an incredibly intense feeling of oneness with everything and everyone in the universe. It just completely redirected my life in a few hours.
The misinformation from those who should know better, that it sort of opens up the mind. It is a drug in which there is no knowledge about the eventual harmful results.
I wanted everybody who wanted to take LSD to be able to, but that was the naive position I came to after my first acid trip. It took a while for me to realize that that was a pretty big blunder.
See, we're not concerned with the drugs, although we're labeled in the public's mind perhaps as drug professors or people who are pushing.
Timothy Leary's wife had committed suicide in 1955, leaving him with 2 young children to raise. And Leary described himself at this time in his life as, quote,
an anonymous institutional employee who drove to work each morning in a long line of commuter cars and drove home each night and drank martinis, like several million middle-class liberal intellectual robots.
In August of 1960, Leary traveled to Mexico, and he had his first psychedelic experience when he took psilocybin mushrooms. Now, for the Harvard professor, it was a truly life-altering experience.
Wake up. You are God. You have the divine plan engaged in cellular script within you. Listen, take this sacrament. You'll see. You'll get the revelations. You'll get the revelations. It will change your life. You'll be reborn.
Fired up by their experiences in Mexico, Leary and his teaching partner, Richard Alpert, set up an official psilocybin project within Harvard.
Suppose man can use more of his brain. What's he going to do? Make more money or build faster cars? LSD research, far from settling or answering anything, just raises new paradoxes about where man is going as a species.